I chose my dying father over my sister's wedding, and my family still hates me. My sister tells people I abandoned her on the most important day of her life. She never tells them why. Our dad had been sick for years. Hospital visits, medications, quiet conversations about when it gets worse. We all knew the call was coming. We just didn't know when. 3 days before my sister's wedding, it came. I found him on the kitchen floor, barely breathing. The ambulance lights filled the house while my sister was finalizing table settings and flower arrangements. At the hospital, the doctor pulled us aside and said there was nothing more they could do. Maybe days, maybe hours. My sister still decided to go through with the wedding. She said Dad would have wanted us to celebrate. I didn't fight her. I just stayed. The night before the wedding, I slept in a chair next to my father's bed. He kept waking up, confused, asking where he was. Every time I told him I was there. Every time he squeezed my hand like he was afraid I might disappear. Around 4 a.m., he whispered my name and said, "Don't leave." The wedding was at noon. That morning, my sister texted me reminders, hair, photos, seating. She told me not to be late. At 10:43 a.m., my father went into cardiac arrest. I watched his chest rise and fall under the machine. I heard the alarms. I felt his hand go limp in mine. They worked on him for 20 minutes. When they stopped, the room went quiet in a way I'll never forget. My phone kept vibrating on the chair next to me. I didn't answer. I couldn't walk into a wedding with blood on my hands and my father's last breath still in my ears. By the time I checked my phone, the ceremony was over. I had dozens of messages. Some worried, most angry. My sister said I humiliated her, that people were asking questions, that I made her look abandoned. I told her our father was gone. She said I still should have come. At the funeral, she sat in the front row and didn't look at me once. When I tried to hug her, she stepped back. Now my family says I need to apologize. They say two things can be important at once. They say I chose wrong. But I don't remember choosing. I remember holding my father's hand while his heart stopped. So Reddit, am I the asshole?